Welcome to your life's journey. These are your beautiful dies by Tonic. These really give me a mojo kick. I adore them, I really do. So in here you have got all your dies to make 3-size boxes. You can make a book 7x7, 6x6 or 5x5. So you've got your dies there. You've also got all your matte layers to be able to decorate them as well. So in this video I'm going to show you how to construct your book with a spine. Okay, so we're going to incorporate the spine die into this. So what we have done so far is we have taken the main outside edge. Now what you'll see with these dies is they only cut on 3 sides. Now for each size book you get your page, you also get a matte layer as well. So this page has got no cut edge down that side, and what it does, it gives you this. Okay, so all we're going to do is we're going to do some quick trimming so that we can go on to the next stage. So let's first of all do the main book, the front cover and the back cover. So all you're going to do is you're going to bring in your super trimmer, your guillotine, whatever, and you're going to take a pair of scissors and you're going to cut off at those sides. So as I say, we're doing the front and the back cover. So that's going to be my front. That's going to be my back. Whoops. And then we need 2 more for the actual inside. 1. Oops, come on. So now we've got 4 of those sheets of card with that top section missing. So what you're going to do is you're going to come in with your guillotine or your super trimmer and you're going to line it up and you're going to fulfill that cut line. So you've now got one long design set with those bits missing. Now what you'll note with the memory books in all the videos, there's no rulers, there's no pencils, there's no messing about. There is none of that. You literally are using the dies, getting the book made, so then you can get your creativity and your mojo going. So just trim down all those segments like so. And that then is prepared and ready to go. So in this instance we are going to make a memory book that has got 3 pages in there. You can make this memory book to have 10 pages, 12 pages, you decide. Okay, so we've now got the front, the back and the internal covers there. We now need the pages. Exactly the same die set. There's no difference, it's exactly the same. So what we're going to do is where your die has actually put an emboss line, okay, we're actually going to use that to cut. So we're going to come in, we're going to line up where our pages are and we're going to fulfill that cut. So we've just got a page. So we're going to need 6 of those because we're going to do a 3-page book. So we need a front and a back page. So that's 2. That's 1 page in theory. This is page number 2. And another one would complete page number 2. Now what you will find with the bits that you're cutting off as well, there's no waste, because those bits that you're cutting off, i.e. these, your spine die will go in there as well. So you can cut your spine from that. So in there. And then last one. That's my pages. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of all this rubbish so we can actually see what we're going to do. So this here is your spine. Okay, you've got all the indentations in there to give you different lengths and also show you where the mounting folds are for your spine. So when we're looking at these books, as I say, you can make 3 different sizes in this book. Your 7x7, your 6x6 and your 5x5. So depending on which die you use, all you're going to do is place your die on there and trim this accordingly. So that one I would trim there. Maybe if I'm doing the 6x6, you can see you just line it up and you can trim. So your spine is going to fit every book that you make. Now to actually make these books up, what you do is you turn that spine over and you can still see the little indents in there, and that literally is to show you where to put your adhesive. So take your tape, put your tape down one of those dotty lines, take that tape away, fold it over on itself. Let's just get that in there. And then fold it back up, and that is going to give you your mounting fold. Okay, and then carry on, and what it's going to give you is that. So at the moment this is 3 pages. We can add another one just by sticking another one on there, and we can build it up into a series. Okay, so let's stick some tape on the back of that, and then we can start to really build this book. So just place your tape down there. Now I like to have a good secure spine. Okay, so you may want to put 3 strips of tape on the back here, or if you want to use wet glue. Okay, that's entirely up to you. So taking those first pages that we started with, we're going to bring our scoreboard in, because we do need to put a crease down the front of our book. So where that embossed line is on our book, all we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to put that score line in and bend. And we're going to do that on 2 of them, because of course we need the front and the back. So score line and follow down. Okay, so we've now got a front and a back cover. Now, depending on how you want to construct this and how many pages you want to put in, okay, you can, if you want, just sandwich that one straight over the top of its counterpart. Now, if that's how you want to do it, great, but you will have a rough edge showing on one side of your book. Now, if you don't want that, this is how you do it. Take your spine, take off that carrier sheet, so let's place that spine in. So we've now got that spine. What I'm going to do is bring that scoreboard back in, and I'm going to go down, I'm going to line it up and put that score line in. So now this will bend up. I'm going to take my super trimmer and I'm going to come in, just ease it over there. I'm going to come in and I'm going to put that score line to the 1/2 inch line, and I'm going to come in and I'm going to cut off that extra little bit. So now I've got that internal glue tab. So let's take that tape again, put the tape down that side. Chop that one off. Take that off there. And then all we need to do is trim this one. Yeah, I just wanted to show you how you could actually cross those over. So I'm going to come in and I'm cutting that one off. and we're going to stick it directly onto that edge. So we've now got the beginning of our book. It's easy, it really is. And this is why I say they should come with a health warning. They're so addictive. So let's start to put our pages in. Now it's really easy because we've got that spine, we've got something to line up to, and all we need to do is put tape on the bottom of them. Now you can use wet glue, it's up to you. If you use wet glue, then magnets are going to be your best friend, because if you put a magnet on both sides, it's going to hold it shut while the glue dries without you having to sit there and count while it dries. So just put in that tape on all those little segments. How many have we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because obviously we need double sized, so we've got strength in there. So let's start to build this. So all you do is you offer up your page to your spine and bring it up. So that's your first page. Next page, do you want a top opening, side opening? You can decide. You know, your side openings are absolutely brilliant because then you'll see your ribbons at the side. But if you want a top opening, then you can see it all at the top. So let's have a side opening. So I'm just going to glue on those two sides. Offer it up to the top before you stick the bottom. So then you know that you're perfectly level. And stick it down. So that there is your first page. Now what I was saying about magnets, instead of having to wait for that to dry, if you just put a magnet on top and bottom, then it's going to hold it shut, isn't it? That's page 1. Page 2, place it in, offer it up, make sure you're nice and level, stick that one down. So this one, let's do that top opening again. So let's keep all the openings the same on this book. There we go. And your last page going in now. Last one. And then all we've got to do then is put the internal covers on, and then it's over to you. How do you want to play with these? Do you want to make them into tag books? Do you want to use them with all your ephemera? You can decorate them however you want. So all I need to do now is put the covers on the inside. So to make those covers on the inside, it's nice to have it a little bit shorter, okay? So where on the front cover we did it to the score line, I'm actually going to cut that score line in half. So I'm coming down and trimming that so that that score line, that impression from the die, I'm cutting down the centre of it. So now let's put these pages in. So this is what's going to give your book that stability, that shop bought feel. Because if you imagine each sheet of these cards that I'm using are £90. So £90 on the inside, £90 on the outside, £90 with my decorative matte and layer. You've then got all your other little bits that you're placing on there as well. So all of a sudden, this has jumped from being a £90 piece of card to an actual thick book cover. It really does give you a quality product finish. So the back cover, place that into there. And what you have instantly got is the most beautiful memory book for you to start to decorate. So don't forget to post me all your pictures of what you make, because I'm really looking forward to it. See you later.